Chad, what's happening? Missed you guys. Clean. Let's get into it. What are we seeing? What are we reacting to today? I'll start flat. Arbo. This is what we like. Chad, I'm gonna show you my build. Let me see. Nah. My bad, I'm gonna start the video from scratch. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna show you my build. I wouldn't mind living like this.
My name is Trent, and I'm currently living out of the back of my van while I'm in the process of converting my other van into an ultimate off-roading gaming camper van. And in today's episode of the build series, we are making a lot of progress on the build that I am so excited for you guys to see. But before we get into any of the building of this video, I wanted to show you guys a 3D design that we made of the van. Of course, they were of the van. I'm going to be putting an entire gaming PC into the new van build, and it's going to be so sick. And they sent me all the gear for that PC, including the ROG Astral gaming graphics card, which is the GeForce RTX.
I'd love that.
5080. The design of this card is literally going to be perfect for this build because it's got a quad fan setup, which boosts the airflow and the pressure by up to 20%, along with a patented vapor chamber with milled heat spreader and a phase change GPU thermal pad, which is all going to help reduce the GPU temperature and make it perform better and overall increase its reliability. And if you guys want to learn more about this card, I'll leave a link to it in the description of this video, or go to rog.gg/Trent5080.
But I know GG's Chad. GG's Chad. W's in the chat. W's in the chat.
You guys are probably wondering why I chose a 5080 over a 5090. And again, we'll talk more about that once we get to the PC build portion of this video. But for now, I'm gonna dive into this 3D model of the van build because I think it looks really cool and I think it's gonna make you guys really excited to watch the rest of the video. So let's dive on in. I got with my brother to sort of plan out the most optimal practice with when it came. All right.
I'm excited, bro.
So we're just gonna zoom in here. Right away, you can tell that something's a little different with the desk. And this is the part that I'm most excited about. As you walk into the sliding door, you're gonna be greeted with an entire gaming PC that's built into the desk. And originally, we were going to build a custom housing for the PC, but we decided instead to build this PC inside of the Height Y70 Touch Infinite, which is this really cool case with this display on the side. It's gonna look super sick with all the fans and the RGB lights right on the side of the desk as you walk in. And as we get a good profile look of the gaming area of the van, you can tell that yes, I am going to have dual monitors in this van, finally! And then directly to the right of the desk, we've got the stairwell that we've designed for Millie to be able to climb up on the bed with ease, because as you guys know, Millie is actually getting kind of old and her joints aren't as strong as they used to be. And I want to make sure that she stays nice and healthy and doesn't hurt anything jumping on and off of the bed. So we decided to build this little stairwell here for her to climb up and down. And these stairs are actually going to double as storage. But ultimately, as you guys can tell, if I could replicate my entire build in your van. But anyway, guys, I'm really excited to start on this gaming desk area of the van build. So without further ado, let's get to building.
I need a mouse and a keyboard. Mic and what else? A sound card. That's about it. That's all that's left, chat. And then, I must start streaming. Must start streaming soon rather than later. Procrastination. Don't do that. The gents are into it.
Well, good morning, everyone. Today, van
looks amazing.
actually pre-cut all of the panels that are going to make up my gaming desk, and he used something called a CNC machine at his work to precisely cut all this stuff. So in theory, if his measurements were correct, everything should fit together kind of like Legos, right?
Hopefully.
Oh, I love this logo on the back wall. The benefit of using a CNC machine, you can cut out like cool shapes like this into wood because it's so precise. So Brandon had this really cool idea to be able to better ventilate the PC that's going to be right here that's surrounded by all the cabinetry. He cut out my logo into this back panel so all the hot air can escape this way. And it looks so cool.
It is.
Oh shoot, it's coming together. That pretty crucial, especially for this big PC. It's gonna run pretty hot.
Yeah, I think that's plenty of ventilation.
I agree. I'm also thinking about putting some fans on the side of the wall.
Yeah,
to
we
better circulate.
totally could. And you're gonna have ventilation this way too.
Right.
You know, because this isn't even gonna be covered.
Right.
Yeah, really.
All these some time.
Chad, would you live like this? Like in a van, beto marao, PC, stofo, one blade, and Joe, I would live like this, bro. Always on the move. Okay, three. It's like 3 blade, 4 blade. What more could you want?
But let me show you guys what we're doing for that, because we're actually doing something different than the last fan. This here is what we'll be using for the countertop.
Get into the good time.
All right, finally, the moment that I've been waiting on for weeks at this point. Final work on build. I reached out to Zach's Tech Turf here on YouTube. He is an incredibly knowledgeable person about building gaming PCs. He does it for a living, and he gave me a few pointers. He actually assembled this entire parts list for me. So huge shout out to him. Go check out his channel. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. And if you want the full parts list of this entire gaming PC build, I'll also have that in the description below. So without further ado, it's time to start assembling this thing. Okay, finally, the PC is put together. That took way longer than I expected, but here we are. The full PC has been assembled and this thing looks sick. I cannot wait to turn this thing on with all the RGB lights that this actually powers on. I'm not gonna lie, considering this is my second PC, I have to find out. And I've also got this entire setup plugged up to this little watt meter here, so I'll be able to see exactly how much power this whole system is pulling, which I'm also a little nervous about. This is a pretty beefy PC, especially for a camper van build out. This might be a little overkill, but I don't care. But I am curious to see how much power it pulls. Now I will say the 8 hours display is on. I believe this is the power button on this case. Moment of truth. Here we go. All the lights are on, fans are moving. Oh my gosh, this looks incredible.
The fan is not moving.
Now the real question is it gonna send a signal to the display, which I have not seen yet. No signal, that's not good. No signal still? That's not good.
This is the boring.
Millie, we're trying to make a movie here. Dang, girl.
Why are you showing the ass?
Save some for the fishes. All right, we're gonna try and change out one of these cables. Maybe that's the issue here. I'm hoping it is. A day or two. Had both the wrong RAM and those RAM sticks may have also been bad. So I got some new ones, replaced them. We also reseated the GPU. So we're hoping that it actually turns on and sends a signal this time. But we'll see. So moment of truth. Okay. Also, check it out. The RAM that we were supposed to have was RGB. The previous RAM that we had in was not RGB, but now it is because we got new RAM sticks. So I'm pretty stoked about that. That looks really cool. However, there's still nothing happening on the screen. What can... Oh, dang. It ain't working. That's a different light. I feel like that's not good. Wait. Oh, shoot. Please enter setup to cover bias. I'll load my thumb drive with Windows on it and try to install Windows and see if it fully boots up. Boom. Let's go. Installing Windows. Ooh, nightmare.
Felt relieved. Felt relieved. The moment it starts, there's no better. Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Yo!
Okay, so after fiddling with this PC for way too long, we finally got it up and running. Everything's working, as you can tell. I got all the RGBs looking cool and pretty. I decided to go with all red colors because, you know, ROG just makes sense. It's their color, so it's my color here in this PC. And I'll be honest, this PC is living up to its name so far, the Nightmare. We could not get this side display to work at all. It would not send a signal. The touch would work. It showed that it had power, but it just wouldn't accept signal. So what we ended up having to do was completely bypass the mini display cable that comes out of it all the way to the back that then connects to the GPU with a totally separate cable, but it's up, it's working. Finally, and this thing looks so freaking cool. And if I look at my watt meter here to see how much this PC is pulling power-wise, it's ranging from about 160 to 190 watts while sitting idle, which is quite a bit, but as you guys know, my gaming van is gonna be able to power this thing no problem. My electrical setup is so beefy, and I'm hoping to put 1,000 watts of solar panels on top of the roof, so powering this thing will be no issue. Now, I am very curious to see how much this is gonna pull everything. Guys, installed?
Yes, sir.
Holy crap, this looks awesome. Wow. Dang, the stairs came out so good.
I'm loving them, dude.
This compartment is awesome. Wow, that's way deeper than I expected.
Yeah, really trying to utilize all that space.
Yeah, the trim looks really nice. Dang, dude, you are killing it.
Thanks,
you
man.
have done so much work.
Yeah, y'all been hanging out in the AC.
I think next up on the list before we throw this PC in here is to put up the monitor setup, see how that looks, see how it works. And then once that's done, we can throw in the computer and then start gaming, hopefully. Oh my gosh. It's actually way thinner than I was expecting. Dude, this is a massive monitor. Look at how thin this is. That is a thin monitor for the size of this. The ROG dual monitor, really cool.
So you're running dual monitor and with one.
All right,
That's a massive monitor.
raise the monitor up to here.
And it's a stand-up desk. Yo. Yo. Oh. Nah, this setup is amazing.
Dang, it looks sick.
This looks incredible.
Wow.
Stand-up desk.
This is a freaking cool gaming desk. Yeah. Onto the desk, but eventually we are gonna break anything.
Everything is A tier. We believe. I'ma be honest.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. The ultimate van life gaming setup. We somehow brought this crazy vision of building out a full-size gaming PC more and set and massive ultra wide.
Size short. Ayo, wait. This is perfect. Mwah. I'ma be honest. Gucci flame, Gucci flame.